Okay. We are live on Twitch. We're live on YouTube. Here we are. Okay. This is awesome. Let's see here. And for this little bit, we're live on TikTok as well. Which is always great. Always good that we're live on TikTok. All right, let's see here. Okay. Alrighty. So, how it goes, everyone. Cole Allen Edwards. That's not right. That man's at work today. Wah, wah. That can't be. That can't be correct. Um, it's unfortunate, really. Okay. Once again, TikTok's still going live, still going strong. It's always a good sign. I'm gonna wait for a couple people to join on YouTube before I go anywhere with that. Let's see here. I do have a surprise for these people watching. Um, and also, I'm gonna go ahead and you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get the word out. Get these this chat rolling in. Alrighty. Boom. 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 Got that. Okay. TikTok still going strong. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Alrighty. So, how is everybody today? Are we staying safe? Snow day outside. It's pretty bad out there, man. Pretty bad out there. It sucks. It really does. I I pray for the people that had to get out there today. You know what I'm saying? Those people, they're really brave. I myself went to Jack's this morning. Almost encountered a pothole that had a little bit of ice in it. It's almost bad. I shiver at the thought of it. It's tragic, really. It's tragic. Alrighty. Alright. Okay. So today, we gotta get some work done. Got some work to do. We're gonna get it done. Why'd I just click off of that? Hold on. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There we are. All right. Got some work to do. We're gonna get it done. We'll hop into Unreal Engine. Just kind of check out. So let me think. What's the last video I made? What's the last thing that's happened? First of all, I got to get this taken care of. That gap is no bueno. So we're gonna use our landscaping tool and get that taken care of. So a lot of the things. Oh shoot, that's on me. Where'd the textures go? A lot of the things in this game, like a lot of the walls and stuff, kind of just go through the world. Which they can do that because you'll never see them. But keeps me from having to spend all of the time going through and yo, out the fries. All right, well, Lake Walters, for everyone watching right now, Lake Walters cannot spell. He says, "Yo, out the fries in the bag, big dog." What the freak is that? That's that education for you. That's terrible, man. Guys, L's in the chat for Lake Walters and his terrible spelling. L's in the chat. Put gravel under that carport. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Lower your tone when you talk to me. Lower your tone when you talk to me. We are live on TikTok, by the way. We're live as long as they let us be live. You know what I'm saying? They try to silence us. They try to silence people like me. You know what I'm saying? It's a tragedy, honestly. What I might have to do, low key. Hold on. Not entirely sure why that's there, but L streamer, shut up, dude. Why is there no wash pad? You know, I didn't think about that, to be honest with you. Let me I'm having an issue with the texture streaming right now. Let me re-upload this world and we'll add a wash pad. Cause why not? We will add a wash pad. Is this Fortnite? No, it's not Fortnite. Shut up. You're so funny. Gosh. Frick. Okay. Well, the textures might just have to be like that. As far as I don't know, really, to be honest with you, I think I just didn't have a whole lot of room because it's kind of an uncomfortable area right here. But I'll tell you what I can do. I can flatten out this ground right here, and then add a concrete pad just like this one over here. Oh, you can't see. Like that one over there. So let's do that then. Let's do that. All right. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of that, a little bit of this. Okay. So flatten out that pad. And then what I'm going to do is kind of smooth out that right there. There we go. Okay. Awesome. So we're just gonna add a square. I'm not gonna do anything special with this. Can you add a very? Oh, it didn't say very. Can you add a large hairy guy who won't stop eating the dessert in the snack room? I don't know. That's very specific. I don't know why I would do that. Welcome in, Markel. I don't know why I would do that. That's very weird, specific. It's weird of you to say even. Big hairy guy. But there's not a Camp Hope doesn't have big hairy people. I don't even know what you're talking about, dude. Frick you. Alright. That's about good right there. Okay. Alright. So we're gonna have to smooth out that wash pad a little more. You know what I'm saying? Stream is quiet. Yeah, I know. I know it's quiet. I know it is. I figure with the snow day we're having, everybody would be inside. You know, um, terrible out there. What's happening right now? Come on, dude. Also, Gatlin. Oh no, not Gatlin. Freaking yeah, I think it is Gatlin. Um, it's called a snack room for a reason, my dude. It's a snack room. It's got snacks. They wouldn't be there if you weren't supposed to eat them. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't be there if you're not supposed to eat them. They wouldn't be there if you're not supposed to eat them. The only logical conclusion is that they're there for you to eat them. You know what I'm saying? They're there for you to eat them. Sometimes they'd be good too. Sometimes they'd be like chocolate cake. Frick, I'm not gonna say no to chocolate cake. Brownies. Can Military Manny be the final boss? Yes, he can. Jaquan, you're supposed to be at work, man. I'm gonna text Cole, be like, "Yo, Jaquan is not working right now. Jaquan's supposed to be shoveling piles of snow or whatever." I don't know. Manny's too significant of a character to not be in the game. I just don't know where I'm gonna put him. I just know he's gonna be in the game. I have 1,000 likes on TikTok. That's awesome. That's awesome. I have one viewer, so I'm thinking it's Markel, which I much appreciate. Let's see. Trying to figure out what I can do about this kind of pile. Because look, my problem is if I take away this pile right here, you can see the bottom of the road, which is a problem. It's a problem for the. I mean, you don't need to be able to see the bottom of the road. In real life, the road kind of starts and just like really dips down. I guess I could make like a square of pavement where the road dips down. It's possible. Could do that. Let me try that. Let me flatten all of this out right here. Flatten all this out. And I might not even be able to flatten all of it out. Low key. Might not even let me. Welcome in, Case. What a W name. flatten this out. And then, let's see. Might be able to cover that up with maybe a little bit of pavement. So I'm gonna add another cube. Boom. Rotate it to where it matches the angle of descent to the um, road. A little more. It's probably good right there. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna drag it out. Just like that. But problem is like how do you end it, you know? So what I'm thinking of doing is going down like this, cutting off some of that land right there. And maybe going in with this a little more. Let's see here. Boom. Take that down. And then this will just be. Okay. I mess with that. That's fine. Seems good to me. Say so. On TikTok. If you say so. Stupid joke. Let's see here. What am I doing? Sculpt. Yes. Erode. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Awesome sauce. Okay, so what I'm probably gonna end up doing, yeah, I'm just gonna make all of this the same concrete material. So let's see here. Basic, doobie, dusty concrete. Yep. Boom. Awesome. So now you have your wash pad. This is it. You know what I'm saying? So I'll go ahead and there are some things in here that I still need to add as far as like for realism. Oh, that's a bat. But mini golf, trampolines, probably won't add the shed. Yeah, that's really the most important. The bull shed got moved, so mini golf and trampolines. Lathan Stevens, welcome in. Those are the ones I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to add or not. Don't know. Um, but okay, so kind of got sidetracked there. Kind of got sidetracked. Can't lie. Let's see here. So the inherent issue that I'm working with right now is this ragdoll that the zombies do. This is kind of a loose system, but I'm gonna let this. It's gotta load. Once these zombies load, it's gonna. Okay. Anyways, so first of all, I've added a new what's it called? Animation blueprint. These zombies over here are being trained to attack each other, but I equip my bat and I attack him, and he turns into a spaghettified little dude, right? And that's the ragdoll mechanics of the game right now. So what they're supposed to do is they're supposed to turn into ragdolls, but right now they're kind of doing some funky, man. I don't know what to do about this. The only thing, oh hello, um, yeah, no, they all do it, and they all act like they're just on the moon, no gravity, zero gravity, microgravity, all the kinds of gravity. And if you noticed, there was also a problem with the spring arm on the player camera. Um, let's see here. So if I just start like taking these people, let's see, just over. Okay. Okay. I don't need any other zombie to come and get me. So yeah, this is the inherent issue with the zombies right now, is that they all turn into these spaghettified just freaks. And this is creepy. Don't get me wrong. Not the kind of creepy I'm going for though. See what I'm saying? Dude, some of them fly. Like, why would you want that? So yeah, this is the issue I'm working with right now. Is when you kill the zombies, when you unalive the zombies, they just kind of spaghettify themselves. That's really not something I need. Dude, it's freaky. Um, it's freaky. So, how do we solve this? How do we solve this? Cause I do like this system. I have a bat now, and you can, you know what I'm saying, attack zombies. Um, but does this. And these do eventually despawn, I think. To be honest, I don't exactly know. But yeah, problematic for sure. Right? So, how do you fix that? That is what we're going to figure out. That is what we're going to figure out. So, first of all, at some point, I need to implement this bat right here. You're going to have to, what you're going to do, you're going to get in the game, and you don't have any weapons. You might have like a hunting knife, but that's really it. And so you walk cross camp and you go to the shop and you find a bat from the gym and you wrap barbed wire around it and then you stick nails through it. That's the plan right now. That's the plan as to how people are going to craft weapons. It's kind of my plan. Whether it works, I don't really know. But that's what we're trying to do. It's what we're trying to do. So, let me see. Right. Okay. So, my first troubleshooting idea is to take a look at what's called the physical asset of these zombies. Username 02324. It's very specific. Thank you for watching. Up on TikTok. TikTok's still going, by the way, going strong on TikTok. Gotta love it. So, my initial thought is that these collision spheres are overlapping, and maybe that's causing the program to push them away, which in turn is stretching the body, making them act all funky. So, my first idea We're gonna go through and shorten down these collision spheres to where they don't touch each other. And if that's not right, crap, I don't know really what else to do. Probably end up having to look it up. Not gonna lie. Probably will have to look it up. But we're gonna try not to. We're gonna try not to. Like I said, I mentioned in a couple videos, I'm self-taught, man. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. Everything I do every day is a learning experience. Um, so, a lot of people, every tutorial I've ever watched or every video I've ever watched on creating a small team indie game, like a solo or even a indie, is start small, work your way up. And I didn't really want to do that. I didn't want to do that. I've made smaller games in the past, and yeah, I mean, I didn't want some little easy side project. I wanted something hard and challenging to me. Because if it weren't challenging, then everybody would do it, right? Hello, fancy artist. Welcome in. How long have we been live on TikTok? This is impressive. Has it been? It's been 20 minutes. If we make it past 20 minutes, that's a record. That is a record. Um, but yeah, I wanted something challenging for myself. Did not want to do something easy that anyone could do. Um, and so I should have started with an Unreal Engine project that I maybe TikTok working. Yes, yes, it is. Surprisingly, somehow, for somehow. Um, and I guess until I say anything I'm not supposed to. Um, yeah, I should have started with an Unreal project that was smaller and I wasn't trying to share to the world. Um, but I didn't. This project is why I downloaded Unreal Engine, and I wasn't going to settle for something less. It just wasn't going to happen. So, once again, I'm making these capsules smaller so that the ragdoll mechanics of these zombies will maybe work properly. And I'm hoping, as long as any of these capsules aren't touching each other, then they will they won't tweak out and try to stretch out, which is what's happening right now. It is no bueno. It's no bueno that that is happening. I gotta fix it. I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna fix it. Just know that I'm going to. So I might like bring the length of these all down. Let's see here. Bring that up, which in turn brings that up a little bit. And then when I do that, I can bring that up. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Lock in. So now possibly maybe reduce that to a joint and then bring that up and rotate it back. Zombies, they all have big heads, dude. Okay. So I've adjusted the physical asset of the zombies. In theory, when I simulate it, not Siri, in theory, my Siri went off. You're kind of quiet. I'm quiet right now? Hold on. Loki? What about now? Is that better? Hold on. What about this? Okay. Are we good now? I'm thinking we're probably good. Okay, someone else. Um Gatlin said the stream is quiet. Thought he meant there was no one watching. I didn't know he meant better. Okay, awesome. Okay. Thank you for the clarification. Thought that guy was just telling me that I was um had a low viewer count. Like I didn't know that. Um, let's see. So here's peculiar. So 43 people have seen my live advertisement on Snapchat. I'm looking at my live count. 43 people are not watching. Now I have to find the addresses. 43 people and deal with that information. Just kidding. It's a joke. TikTok is a joke. Okay. Simulate. What does it do? I don't know about that. Hold on. One more time. So there's still a bit of twitch in the body. Oh shoot. Hold on. So let's see. Where's the intersection? Let's see here. I guess there is much of one. We're gonna try this. We're gonna try it out. If this works, awesome. I'm also curious. Control C if I can. Control V. No. The answer was no. Good or bad? What are you talking about? Okay. Awesome. I had to. I was sorry. I was making sure the T was still on. So, all right. Going through the fall. I don't know. Loki, it kind of looked a little liquidy. I, frick, that's the best way I could describe it. Kind of like, oh come on, get some. What just happened? Where'd he go? So I'm thinking it didn't fix it. Oh wait, hold on. That's one of the ones I haven't fixed. I need to. The red cadaver zombie is the one I need to hit upside the head. Let's see. Let me find one. Oh, you're trying to kill me. I'm not gonna let you. Okay. Let's see here. Nope. Didn't work. Didn't work. Did not work. Did not work. Um, there's actually a couple glitches I have to work out. If you notice, when I have my bat and I back up, Cadaver Lab. I don't know what that is. I know a cadaver is a. Oh, you're going to like a dead person lab. That's crazy. Um, yeah. the backing up mechanic, holding it back, it's kind of wild. Also, if you'll notice, I don't always have to swing the bat for the zombies in front of me to die or to unalive. TikTok. But hey, oh, never mind. School trip. You guys are taking a school trip to see an unalive body. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, so they just kind of do this, which is problematic. It's freaky. See what I'm saying? It's crazy. Oh, so all right. So when I aim with the right and click with the left, I swing the bat. Right. That's a good thing. Yeah, it's gross. It's weird. And they just flop around, and I don't entirely know why. Yeah, I don't know what's happening, to be honest. But you flip, you click, you swing your bat. In my code, when you do that, still quiet. Am I tripping? That's as loud as it goes. That is as loud as I can make it. Microphone. Yeah, okay. Okay. Um, like I said, as loud as I can make it. So, this right here. When I all of this code does press 1 opens up the bat, takes out the bat. Right mouse aims it. Left mouse confirms that I have a weapon. If I do have a weapon, it attacks. Relatively simple. Okay, this, however, takes the position of my camera and then multiplies it by a given range, which is right now 1,000, but I'm probably going to change it to 600. So anything within 600 numbers of my camera, it draws a line in front of, called a line trace. And when it hits something, it checks for a tag. And if that tag has the monster tag that the zombies have, then it causes damage to the nearest zombie, or whichever zombie whichever zombie I hit. Yeah. And it right now it kills them. It probably won't game. But so what happens when I hit the zombie and I take away 100 of their damage is, let me go to monster. Yeah. So I do that and it casts a ragdoll, and it's supposed to begin to simulate the physics for the zombie, which is what I do in the editor when I simulate the physics. That's what I'm doing. And that's what it's supposed to do on the zombies. And for whatever reason, will there be girl zombies? Um okay, hold on. I don't know. It's kind of up to your interpretation. These kind of zombies are the oldest, so they're the most like decomposed. Um they don't really have a gender. The zombies, none of the zombies actually really have a gender. Um sure. This one might be a girl zombie. I don't know. I really don't know. um, they don't have a gender for a reason though. That would be distracting. Okay, so honestly, what I'm liable to do is delete that tab. I didn't need to delete it actually. Um. Okay. So I had some eyelashes and a bow. I could do that. Every zombie has like a 50% chance of spawning with a bow. Could make that happen. There will be children zombies. There will be. I mean, it's a summer camp, so um, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. To be frank, I don't know exactly how that's gonna work, but I know it is. I think. I think I'm gonna do that. I feel like that's more real. Make a character ragdoll. Well, I mean, not ragdoll is a. I don't know. It's kind of glitchy, anyways. I might low key. I might have to have like a dying animation, or an unaliving animation. Um, yo, I already know this dude's about to yap. Okay, so that's what most people do is unhelpful. Unhelpful. It's on Microsoft Bing. I will not subscribe to him. Um, yeah, man, I don't. Okay, hold on. Setup constraints. How bones move relative to other for joints. Let's see. So let me tell you what. Tell you what. I have this zombie animation pack that I might be able to use. Um, let me look through it and see if there are any. I'm not entirely sure why that's there. Let's see. Zombie animations. Animations. Okay. No. Getting attacked. Anything here? Shot. Shot. Yeah. Oh, hey, hold on. Look at this. That's not bad. I mean, kind of looks like he's getting pew-pewed, but I don't know. Let me see. Let me see if that'll work. And I'm thinking, fighting for my life to hear. Be honest with you, I don't know how to fix that. Let's see here. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Okay, this is my webcam audio. It's not great though. It's not great. Let me see if it's the plug. Maybe unplugged up too. Okay. Right. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. What about now? No, it's still quiet. Why is that the case? That's weird. Okay. Hold on. All right. So, guess I can just use. Ow. Just use that for now till I can figure out why it is my microphone is having some issues. That's weird. Okay, I didn't need that. Bird theory says white people have something in common. Okay, yeah, I'm looking at the audio levels, the gain. It's I don't know what's happening. Hold on. Okay. What about now? Ah, okay. 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 Testing, 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 testing. All right. All right. All right. So it was just a matter of maybe turning down or turning up my decibel level in OBS, maybe. Testing. Okay. Awesome. All right. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So fix that. I don't necessarily like the audio quality of my. I know I don't hear buses running. Garbage truck maybe. Um, of my webcam. And I like the I don't know. I feel like the webcam also picks up too much. This is pretty centralized to my voice. So, anyways, let's see here. There we go. We're going to YouTube. All right. Let's see.
Animate and right. Select the idle animation, walk animation. Now the animation blueprint and blend space. Go to add the animation blueprint to the monster. Here we go. The locomotion animations is now working. To add any animations for behavior in the monster data or for an ability, you first need to then add them to the monster.
So, it's possible you were the real streamer. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Zombie folder. Zombie data. What does it say? Okay. Okay. This might be where I find it. Loop patrolling, patrol delay, flee threshold, reaction animation. Okay. Screen montage. Yes. This is what I want to not have. Um, yeah, I don't want it to scream at me. I just want it to, you know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, here we go. Ragdoll death. Dying animations. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, now, what should happen is I go over here. Oh, nice. Netflix skyscraper events happening tonight. I go over here and now I what just happened right now? What just happened? Thought they were supposed to die. Why are they not doing so? That's an issue for sure. That they just kind of stand there, don't really do anything. Okay. Let's see. See if I can't fix that. Immortal. Yeah. I, they just kind of sat down. Didn't really need that. Um. Hmm. So I kind of need them to patrol looping. Yeah. Initial state, wander around. Autocorrect is buns. Autocorrect is buns. Physical hit reaction. And then it hit animations. Right. So, sort of, my issue is what I'm experiencing right now. It dies, and it doesn't really do anything else. And I don't know how to make it not do that. Hey, tell you what, man, this is the longest TikTok has ever gone on. I'm very impressed. I'm even still on it. Doing great. Let's see here. I know TikTok is not big enough. So what I'm doing is I have OBS right here. This is what it looks like. And then I've got Restream in this tab. And it is streaming to TikTok. Using what I film on OBS. Maybe that's the method. Maybe OBS just doesn't use. Maybe it just doesn't like TikTok. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. So,
Animation to a montage. To add any animations for behavior in the monster data or for an ability, you first need to convert the animation to a montage.
Montage.
Then add them to the monster data.
Okay. Let's see. Monster abilities. How to make a monster. How to ranged attack. Initial behavior. Perception. All of this is just not helpful at all to me. See if the comments. It's weird. So, let me think here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is search up zombie I can't spell
Zombie animations. Animations getting attacked. And this. Okay. Right. And then it ends. Well, that is problematic because it doesn't end with him on the ground. So, I've got to go to the interweb and see if anyone would like to allow me access to their zombie unaliving animation. So the inherent answer is no on that. So, interweb. Oh, I have blue light glasses somewhere. I was going to put them on, but I don't have. I think they're in the kitchen right now. Tell you what I do have, though. Hold on. No, it's that. I have some of these on JJ in the chat on TikTok. These came in today. These came into TikTok today. They gave me a bit of a list. I can't lie. But I actually bought them for a buddy of mine. They're pretty fun though. Let's see. Okay, once again. Grills. Yes, grills. Sounds like jealousy that you don't have a pair of grills. I'm jealous that mine aren't permanently attached to my mouth all the time, 24/7. Okay, let's see here. Okay. I bet you don't. I bet yours probably fake diamonds. Unlike mine, which are real diamonds. Okay. Multicast animation, play animation montage, Bing, maybe the attack animation or dying animation. I'm thinking, no. Put a tester on him. Put a tester on him. Okay. What blueprint is this? Animations? I'm thinking play animation montage. Yeah. Okay. Wonder if I couldn't do both. Well, no. I really need to figure out how to make it despawn. Is Ragdoll? Possibly? Yeah. Not that. Okay. Clear target actor. Flow value, great ability. Um right. So that looks kind of. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe destroy actor. Boom. Destroy component. With that. Yes. Awesome. Okay. We're gonna try this. I don't know what that is. Okay, so that's actually not what I'm looking for. Correct thing, but I think the wrong spot. I'm gonna need to look up. Okay, okay, finished. Then we do boom and mesh. Okay. Okay. So let's see what this does. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see. We're gonna go here, play, pull out our bat. We're gonna run. We're gonna let it load. We're gonna run. Oh, and I died. Some of these death screens are pretty hard, by the way. Hard or harsh for sure. That was when I was writing them. I was trying to make it to where you could feel the gravity of the failure that you have made. I wanted you to be able to understand that you Control C. In this storyline, this guy is like humanity's last hope. Last hope, camp hope. Is his last hope for making a vaccine, discovering what happened, and saving the world. And so, if you die, you're kind of like letting down humanity. Like you're kind of failing everybody. Kind of sucks on your part, dude. Why would you do that? You know. Um, hmm. Let's see here. Calculate animations. There's a baby crying. Yep, there's a baby crying. Hmm. Let's see. Set monster state, speed, nothing about right. Animation instance. IK, I don't exactly know what that is. Let's see. Impulse hit. Check for flee. Finish. Okay. Finish death animation. Disable multicast. On death finished. Okay. Yep. Okay. Awesome. So maybe die ragdoll if true. If false, death animation multicast. So okay. Frick. Yes, this. And then go down, connect the two, compile the two. Okay, maybe this is it. Maybe this is the problem we need to solve. Boom. Did you just... They die! They unalive. And then they just right back. Can I do it again? Please don't. Please don't. Please. Did that zombie just spawn from the sky? That's not something in the game. That's not a thing. So now I just have these guys. Okay. So that's an issue for sure. It's supposed to destroy the component. It's not. Disable. Right. Finish death animation. So let me look for that. Let me look for if anyone has called finish. Oh, here we go. Okay. So what is it called? Okay. So, right. Here we go. Okay. Event point damage. And then multicast emitter. If dead is unalive is true. Delay for the animation time. And then broadcast the animation finish. And then, you know what I'm saying? Crap. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Interesting. Hold on. Get mesh. Pretty simple thing. Feel like should be towards the top of the results in which I want. But no, it's at the very bottom, actually. And then it should be destroy component. Destroy component. right? Then what I'm going to do to ensure that it's doing it is I'm going to add a print, and a print is going to, have you ever watched Financial Audit with Caleb Hammer? I cannot say I have. Financial Audit with Caleb Hammer. No. I don't know that I have. What is it about? Awesome. Okay. So, finish the animation, destroy component, and it then should tell me that the component has been destroyed. So, press 1, got my bat, let it load. Awesome. Got to figure out a loading screen too. I don't know if that's a part of the... Did it give me anything? 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 Did it give me... No, it didn't. It didn't give me anything. It's supposed to have... Log, slate... Search log for destroy. What about comp? Nope. Okay. So, Pan with Eggs 123. What an amazing name. Pan with Eggs 123. What a great name. What a great W name, honestly. Goes over people's finances and roasts them. He might cook me, dude. Finances are pretty bad. That's a lie, actually. I think for some of my age, I do pretty well. To be fair, I did buy fake grills on Amazon. I don't make incredible decisions, but I mean, when it comes to like the business side of it, like when I'm having to manage money for this project, I do fairly well. Okay, so if I'm being honest with you, I've kind of I don't have much more time. I don't exactly know what the inherent issue is with this. You might have to do a little research. Pinpoint damage. Any point damage. Nope, not that one. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna end up just breaking things off right here, maybe, and seeing what I can't get accomplished outside of stream. Seems like people are fairly busy today. But I got, honestly, if I'm being honest with you, I got a little more done than I thought I would. Did not think I would get this much done, even if I didn't get that much done. Does that make sense? There we go. We go over, try this one last thing. Hoping it works. And it didn't. So, yeah, we're probably gonna end things off. That's another good one. The truth dies with you. Probably gonna end things off here. If you did get to watch live, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming in. If you did not get to watch live, that's okay, right? These things will be on YouTube forever. Okay. Go to Project 24 Games on any social media. Make sure to check out my Patreon. I'm uploading a lot of cool stuff on there too. Several tiers for several different people. Been getting a lot of support on that as well, and I'm very appreciative. So once again, I appreciate everyone watching. Got some people on TikTok, Twitch. Got one person on YouTube. Thank you, all those people, for watching. Much appreciated. I couldn't do what I do without you. So hope everyone has a great day and enjoys their snow day that's happening outside right now. The winter storm of 26. And there's a baby crying in the background that I probably need to go